Hi guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are predicting the Champions League phase from 36 all the way to number 1. We're going to do from 36, so I've predicted where teams will finish in the league phase. So let's go through what the proceedings are. So I've got it on a sheet here, We'll start with first. So 1 to 8 obviously goes through to round 16. Some people might not know that, but I know that. 9 to 24 go to a playoff round, so a two-legged tie in the playoff, and from 25 to 36 you're basically out of the Champions League. The top 8 obviously can get favourable fixtures. We didn't get a favourable fixture last year. We got PSG, obviously the eventual winners. So let's go through all teams then. And we'll start with 36 first, and then this video could be forever, but I'm not going to do it forever, but you know. So 36, I've gone with Karad. I can't pronounce their name. We'll go with Karad. I've never heard of them. I think they're a new team. I think they've got Real Madrid, but I think they'll come on. 35, I've got Pavos FC. I think they're a new team as well. I think they're from Cyprus, I think. So I've put them 35th in my ranking. That's what I've done. I've put them 35 in the list, my list. 34, I've gone with Karab FK. Obviously, I think they have been in like Europa. They were in Europa League last year. I think they were. I think they had Man United. I think they had a big team in the Champions League. So yeah. 31st, I've gone with Slavia Prague. I think that could be a bit harsh, but I've gone with them. I just think their experience could cost them. On the other side now, 32nd, I've gone with Union Saint Gilloise, a team from Belgium. I think there's 2 Belgian teams in this competition this year. I think there was 1 last year. I've got them in 32nd. 31st, I've got Bordeaux Glimt. They did well last year, got to semi-final of the Europa League. Did really well. 30th, I've gone with Copenhagen. I think, yeah, they had, obviously, over year they got to round 16, didn't they, in the Champions League, but I just don't think they've got it. 29th, I've gone Sporting Lisbon. I think that's my biggest shock so far. Just don't think, their manager's not done well since Amarim's left, and I just think they'll struggle. So, yeah, I've got them 29th. Yeah, I've put them there. 28th, I've got Olympiacos. I think they'll come in there. 27th, I have PSV. I think they'll struggle. But I won't be surprised if they make it. I'm looking at teams' fixtures. I'm basing it off that, not like size of the clubs, but looking at their fixtures and how I think they'll do. That's what you got to base it off. 26th Benfica. I think I already said that. Benfica 26th. Frankfurt 25th. I think that's the biggest shock so far. Yeah, I put them 25th. I just don't think Frankfurt will do well. I think they've got a tough league. I think they've got 2 English teams. They've got Liverpool and Tottenham. 2 tough teams. They don't know how to beat Tottenham. Obviously, they played last year, didn't they, in Europa League, so I think they'll struggle against them. 24th, just making it is Club Brugge. I think they'll make it. I think they'll do well again. I think there will be a few surprises, I think, this year. I think there'll be teams that we all expect to be up there, but yeah, you got to think about size and fixtures. You got to think about that as well. 23rd, I've got Ajax. I'm putting them 23rd. I think they've got decent fixtures. I think they've got some tough ones as well. I think they've got Chelsea. 22nd, Newcastle. I think they'll just make it. I know they've got a real tough league phase, but I think they'll just make it, Newcastle. 21st, I've got Athletic Bilbao. Obviously, a team from Spain. I think they'll do alright. I think they've got a tough league phase, but I think they'll be alright. I think they've got Arsenal first. 20th, I've got Villarreal. I think they'll struggle, but I think they'll be alright. I think they'll be fine. 19th, Galatasaray. I think they'll shock a few people. I wouldn't be surprised if they make top 10. I really wouldn't, but I just don't think they'll be ready for the level. 18th, Atlanta. I think a team also from Italy. I think they'll struggle. At 17th, I have gone with Tottenham. I think they'll do alright. I think they've got some difficult games. I think they've got PSG as well away from home, so that'll be a tough one for them. But I think they'll be fine. 16th, Napoli. I don't think they'll make top 8, but I think they'll be just fine, Napoli. 15th, I've got Monaco. I think they'll do alright, Monaco. I think they've got a good squad. I think they'll challenge for Ligue 1. That's how you pronounce it. 14th Marseille, I think that'll be shocking people, but I think Zerbi's done a good job there, and I think they'll do alright. 13th, I've gone Leverkusen. That's based off, obviously, Ten Hag sacking. It could have been a lot lower if they had him, but I think 13th's decent. 12th, I've gone Man City. Just don't think they'll be ready for this competition this year. I've seen them. Can't believe I put them second in my Premier League predictions. I'm starting to regret that decision now, but it's too late. I can't change it now. I can't change it now, Rob. 11th, I've got Inter Milan. I think they'll struggle. I don't think they're going to be the same team they've been recent years. I see them struggling in that. I do see them struggling this year in the Champions League. I really, but they'll make it. But you know, in the playoff round. Anyway, 10th, I've got Dortmund. I think they'll do very well this year. They always do well in the Champions League, don't they? They just do well in the competition. 9th, just missing out on top 8. I'm going to Atletico Madrid. So yeah, that is. So I've done the playoff now. It's on to the top 8. It's very interesting now. 8 teams left. You probably don't know who they are. You probably don't. 8th, I've got Chelsea. I think Chelsea will be alright. I think they'll be just fine. I think they'll be fine, Chelsea, this year. I think they'll get top 8. I think they've got the team now. 7th, I've gone Bayern Munich. 6th, PSG. It would have been higher, but I've looked in their group stage. It's really league phase. I think they've got some tough games. 5th, Real Madrid. I think Madrid will be fine. 4th, I've got Arsenal. I think Arsenal have got a decent group stage. I think they've only got like 2 tough teams. They've got Bayern and Atletico. They'll be fine. 3rd, I've got Juve. I think that's going to be a real shock for people, but I'm looking at their league phase. It's very favourable, their 8 games. It really is. 2nd, my team, Liverpool. I think we'll draw one of the games. I think we'll probably draw to Atletico Madrid because we always struggle against them. We never beat them. I think we'll come and top of the league phase will be Barcelona. I think they are favourites to win it this year, but I'm going to go my team to win it. But that's my from 1 to 36 predictions. That's the whole table I've done today. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.